Hi guys, my name's Miata, for those of you who don't know me. So I want to start a YouTube channel. I know you guys hear that so much. It just seems like a lot of people are starting YouTube channels. But this is something I've been thinking about for the past 5 years. I know a lot of my friends are just like, what are you doing? Why do you want to start a YouTube channel? Something just randomly happened. I'm like, no. But of course, different life experiences will bring about you wanting to speak about certain topics. So I want my YouTube channel to be based off of mental health. I think it's very important, especially in this day and age with mass shootings and things going on within the world. What really influenced me to start this YouTube channel was when I started working in an inpatient program. And I had to work with adolescents. At that time, I really did not want to work with adolescents at all. I was just like, don't put me on the adolescent section, because they had an adult section too. I wanted to be with the adults, but they're like, no, we need you with the adolescents. And the funny thing is, I grew to love working with the adolescents. I really loved talking to them. And I realized that not long ago, my mindset was not too far from them. Because at the time, I was 21, so I was in that weird phase of young adulthood, you know, just coming out of adolescence and going into full adulthood. But I realized that, like, hey, like back then I used to think in some sort of slight way this way, and it would have been helpful if I had somebody to talk to me about these issues or concerns or help explain what's going on, because sometimes you don't even know what's going on. You just think it's just you know, but it's not just you. It's like regular life stages that occur. Of course, when you're in adolescence, you're thinking, I have to have everything figured out. You know, I need to know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know what's going on, but that's not the case. And, you know, as you grow older, you realize like, hey, you weren't supposed to have all of the answers yet. This is the whole point of life, developing yourself, growing within time, you know. But of course, I've had life experiences, and that's what really influenced me to start this video. I'm not going to go into too much detail of it, but just so you guys know, like, hey, I'm not like a textbook or something. I have some, you know, experiences that can help within the way, and I've learned a lot of stuff within time. But when I was in college, so okay, before I got into college, I was like super over sheltered, and it made me so socially awkward, for real. So when I got into college, I'm still slightly socially awkward, but I'm a little bit better. But when I went to college, that's when I like developed my personality, got more in tune of who I am as a person. But of course, I had my little wild moments, and I'm not gonna say what I did, but I got kicked out of college. And I had like 1 semester left. I was about to graduate, and I got kicked out of college. And I'm an African girl, okay?
Are you crazy?
African parents don't play that game. You're supposed to go to school, you know, eventually get married, have your kids. There's a certain way of doing things, you know. You don't get kicked out of school. And I was so lucky. I mean, some people might know what happened because you went to school with me, but you don't need to say anything about it. But anyways, I was so lucky because they let me finish the current semester that I was in, but I was suspended indefinitely. So, luckily, I had a good friend. She let me stay with her. Thank you, Ashma. And I stayed with her for like the week and a half until I finished school or whatnot. But during that time, I went through so much stress. That's when I realized what depression was, because I really did not know. I was never really depressed, but then I really knew what depression was. But I'll talk more about it in my next video if you guys will continue watching. And let me know what you'd want me to talk about. Please subscribe below. Add comments, ideas of which you'd want me to, topics to bring up. And I'll explain more further in my other videos. Bye, guys.